Welcome to Money Patterns Decoded. Money is never just about money. It is a pattern. Today we expose one of those hidden patterns, see exactly how it controls your finances, and discover the precise shift that can set you free. Let's begin. Notice this. The moment to hide a price, tuck away a receipt, or avoid saying the number aloud, your chest tightens. That tightness is not anxiety alone. It's a sealed circuit. A closet around your money life where circulation slows and possibility dwindles. Small secrets create a microeconomy of scarcity inside you, and that microeconomy changes every choice you make about value, risk, and generosity. I call this the cloistered ledger pattern. When wins, losses, prices, and debts are kept private, folded into shame or pride, you build a sealed ledger that starves abundance. Over 7 days, if you practice one small shift, you will notice loosened tension around money, clearer pricing decisions, and a returned ease in receiving. First, the psychological mechanism. People hide financial facts for a few familiar reasons: shame about not having enough, fear of judgment for charging what they deserve, or a protective habit born from scarcity childhoods. Those motives create a split self-bookkeeping. One part of you keeps the truth locked in a private ledger. The other negotiates in public as if nothing exists. That split rewires decisions. You underprice, you delay invoices, you say no to offers of help, because the hidden ledger tells you there's never truly enough. Shame acts like a veto. It prevents disclosure, and without disclosure there can be no accurate feedback, no correction, and no flow. This is not moralizing, it's mechanism. The ledger is adaptive. It kept you safe at one time, but now it functions as a scarcity program that repeats itself until the entries are exposed and reallocated. Second, the esoteric mechanism. In energetic terms, secrecy folds a contract inward. Imagine a piece of paper folded tight so no light passes. That is a closed energetic geometry. Folded contracts, whether unspoken promises to yourself or hidden agreements with family narratives, create blocked circuits. Energy cannot circulate through a sealed form. Numerologically, closed accounts correlate to repeating digits of stagnation, zeros gathering where exchange should have generated movement. In sacred geometry, a closed polygon traps fields inside. Open lattices allow current to flow. When you keep money private, you construct a small closed geometry around your resources. The effect is literal. Inflow hesitates. Outflow becomes laden with guilt. And the ecosystem of your finances becomes stiff. Naming the fold, saying the number, stating the debt, declaring the price, is like unfolding that paper into a sunlit plain. Now the reframe. Picture a monastery library, a single ancient ledger on a wooden table. Left closed, the pages gather mildew, ink rots, and the knowledge inside decays. Open it to a sunbeam and you see handwriting, corrections, notes to students, a path forward. The cloistered ledger is a monastery ledger in miniature, closed, secret, preserved as if hiding something shameful. But sunlight changes the climate. Visibility alters energy. When you expose one line in that ledger, even a small one, mildew stops spreading because circulation begins, air moves, light dries the damp, and the ledger becomes usable again. That change is not metaphor only. It's energetic and practical. Visibility creates accountability, and accountability creates new choices. Here is a 5-minute daily practice I want you to do, the open ledger ritual. It takes 5 minutes. Start with a clean page or a private note in your phone. Step 1. Read aloud one financial fact. Say the number and the context. For example, I earned $420 from client X yesterday. Or I still owe $1, $200 on the card. Speak it plainly, without apology. Step 2. Name the feeling that comes with that fact. Shame, relief, annoyance, and write that word beside the number. Step 3. Allocate a micro-tribute. Move one small unit of resource in response. That could be transferring $5 into a savings jar, sending a thank you message to someone who helped, or setting a calendar reminder to invoice. The tribute is symbolic and practical. It communicates to your system that this fact is acknowledged and integrated. Step 4. Close with an acknowledgement sentence. I see this entry. I will act where needed. I will let flow where possible. Say it once and breathe. Do this every evening for 7 days. Practical application in real life. Pricing. When you name recent sales out loud each day, you stop defaulting to safe, too low numbers. Receiving payments, reading aloud late invoices, and allocating a micro-tribute to chase them creates the energetic momentum to collect. Gratitude giving, writing a small token out of your everyday cash, signals that money is allowed to move outward. Over time, these small acts change decision architecture. You stop hiding wins that would justify higher price points. You stop tolerating slow pay because you've started naming it daily. You allow generosity because you've practiced outflow without fear. These are small behaviors with large compound effects. In 7 days, look for 3 markers that the cloistered ledger is loosening. 1. A drop in tightness when you think of money. Less physical constriction. 2. Clearer language around pricing or debt. You say a number without hedging. 3. An instance where you moved money outward and felt no immediate guilt. If those appear, the ritual is working. If intense emotions surface at any point, create a safe container. Perform the ritual in writing. Share one entry with a trusted person, or pause and seek professional support. This work can unearth deeper wounds, and that requires care. If you want step-by-step protocols, guided journal pages, and deeper alchemical practices to dismantle closed money geometries, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com. Tonight, before bed, do the open ledger. 1 line, 1 feeling, 1 micro-tribute. Small visibility, repeated, wins the architecture of abundance. Money is a pattern. Awareness is the key. That is the money pattern. That is the mechanism. And that is your shift today. If you're ready to decode the full architecture of your financial life, explore my complete library at Desmarques.com.